You probably watched Schindler's List and walked away in complete silence. No words, just goosebumps. That's the power of this film. It doesn't yell, it whispers, and it leaves a scar. But even with its emotional weight, Schindler's List is filled with subtle cinematic techniques, narrative choices, and symbolic details that most people completely miss. Today we're diving into what you didn't see in Schindler's List. And trust me, once you do, you'll never unsee it. Before we step into this masterpiece, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and drop a comment telling me what film you'd like to see broken down next. I'm director Ammar Hejazi, and today we're looking deeper into one of cinema's most important works. Let's start with how this film looks. Janusz Kaminski's cinematography does something incredibly bold. It strips the color from one of the darkest periods in history, making it even more haunting. The black and white isn't just an aesthetic choice, it mirrors the documentary footage of the Holocaust, grounding the story in realism and removing any distance between you and what you're seeing. But then, there's the girl in the red coat. She's the only splash of color. She's not a plot device. She's a symbol. To some, she represents lost innocence. To others, she's the moment Oskar Schindler wakes up, when his focus shifts from prophets to people. Also, watch the lighting. The Jews are often shown in shadow or behind barriers, fences, windows, crates, visually reinforcing their oppression. Meanwhile, the Nazis are lit starkly, faces fully exposed, actions unfiltered. This film doesn't just show you horror, it frames it in a way that punches your soul. Written by Steven Zaillian, the script never tells you how to feel, it simply shows you, and that's where the emotional weight comes from. It doesn't start with heroics, it starts with Schindler partying, charming, opportunistic, profiting from war. He doesn't get a moment of revelation. He evolves through witnessing, through guilt, and through proximity to suffering. It's a slow, uncomfortable transformation, and it's realistic. The dialogue is minimal, sharp, and avoids melodrama. One line, "He who saves one life saves the world entire," is repeated like a prayer. Not preachy, just true. And let's talk about that final breakdown scene, where Schindler cries about not saving more lives. It wasn't in the book, it was added by Spielberg and played to perfection. Liam Neeson as Oskar Schindler gives a performance so restrained, it almost feels like he's watching the movie happen with us. He doesn't grandstand, he doesn't play the hero, he plays a man slowly realizing what it means to be human again. Ben Kingsley playing Itzhak Stern is the emotional spine, calm, dignified, yet deeply affected. His performance is subtle, but it's everything, every glance is loaded. Now let's talk about Ralph Fiennes as Eamon Guth, a performance that's terrifying because it feels so casual. He plays evil without the mustache twirling, just blank, psychopathic control. One moment he's smiling, the next, he's shooting people from a balcony while yawning. You want to look away. Spielberg won't let you. Steven Spielberg is known for wonder, imagination, and spectacle, but here, he strips it all away. No John Williams strings guiding your tears. No fancy editing, just raw human moments. He shot it like a guerrilla documentary. Many scenes were handheld, natural light, no sets, real locations. He didn't want it to look beautiful. He wanted it to feel immediate, and it does. What's most impressive? He made this at the height of his blockbuster career. He could have made another popcorn hit. Instead, he made the most hauntingly restrained movie of his life. And yes, John Williams did score it, but even he said he wasn't worthy of the film. Spielberg reportedly replied, "But they're all dead? You have to do it?" Let's talk about what most people overlook. The opening candle flame fades from color to black and white, symbolizing the light of Jewish life being snuffed out by the Holocaust. And that final candle at the end, lit in color, hope returns. Schindler's gold pin, the one he cries over, could have saved one more. It's not about the pin, it's about the weight of survival. Every time someone is processed, names called, heads shaved, numbers given, Spielberg doesn't cut away. He makes you sit in the system's cruelty. And did you notice? Many of the survivors who place rocks on Schindler's grave at the end are the real survivors. No dialogue, just presence. That's the real impact. Thank you for watching. And if this breakdown gave you something new to think about, hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Drop a comment below. Let me know which film I should explore next.